The One UI 9 beta is out. I can't believe we're at this point of the year already. Let's take a look at what's new. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel, and the One UI 9 beta is officially out. Now, we have had One UI 9 already running on my S26 for a while. So we kind of know a little bit about what's new with One UI 9 already. And to be honest, it's not much. But we're going to take a look at the One UI 9 changelog just quickly to go through the changes that are official in the changelog, and then you can go and watch our hands-on on One UI 9 and see what's new throughout the whole thing. So we've taken some screenshots of the One UI 9 beta changelog running on an S26 Ultra. This is the S26, which has One UI 9 on it, because I've got a pre-beta build. So if we scroll through, you can see it says, welcome to the One UI 9 beta. One UI 9 brings you exciting new features as well as upgraded personalization, productivity, and security. And then if you hit the all changes, this is where you can go through and see all of the changes in the changelog. Now it says it's a more customizable quick panel. You can now rearrange and customize the controls in your quick panel even more than before. Change the size of the brightness and volume sliders as well as the media player. So if we go through here and hit that, you can see that the volume slider now can be, and the brightness slider can be changed to be different sizing, which is great. And you also notice that they're a little bit thicker in their size too, but it's not a big change, just a subtle one, at least it's there. It does say that Samsung DeX has some enhancements, and we did see that when we had the One UI 9 version here, making it easier to move apps from window to window. That's definitely something that's part of it. It says here there's a new tape feature in Samsung Notes, which lets you cover parts of your note with tape and reveal them when needed. And a variety of new pen styles have also been added, giving you even more options for writing and drawing. It says there's more settings in the Game Booster panel, which is great. You can adjust more game settings without having to stop the game and access screen resolution, screenshot format, and more directly from the Game Booster panel. You've got location access transparency. You've got new accessibility features. Now, this is where I discovered a lot of the bulk of the new One UI 9 features exist, like this: text spotlight for easier reading, physical keyboard shortcuts, mouse keys enhancements, replace swipe with a single tap, select to speak, and improve talkback updates. There are a lot of the accessibility stuff that Samsung have added in the One UI 9 beta. And really, that's it. There is honestly not much more to this update than what that changelog says. There is some subtle things here and there that we've been able to dig up through our time with One UI 9, but honestly, for now, that's it. So we're going to keep monitoring One UI 9 and Android 17 as time goes on. We know that Google have brought a lot to Android 17. So that means hopefully as the beta evolves, it'll get a lot of that new Gemini stuff that Google have brought out. Because as we can see, it is running, let's do the process here, Android 17. So we've got the full Android 17 update with One UI 9 loaded on here. So we'll be excited to see what changes this brings as the beta evolves. It's crazy though. One UI 8.5 literally just went out of beta on the Galaxy S25 series, and now One UI 9 is in beta. So Samsung not wasting any time with the beta updates. Hopefully though, we don't have to wait as long for the official launch of this, although we know it's going to be with the foldables when that launches later on down the line. Anyways, just a really quick video, nothing more than that. Didn't need to be more than that. Go check out our full One UI 9 hands-on. That'll sort of show you a bit more about what One UI 9 is. Hit subscribe to follow along the journey, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.